Oh, well, heavens to Betsy, I didn't see you there. Hey, chat, how are you? Groans. So, I get my oil change at the Walmart. A lot of Walmarts have a car center, auto shop, whatever you want to call it. Some don't, but they do the most basic of basic stuff. They do oil change. They'll swap in a new battery. They'll sell you a new battery, then throw it in your car. And then they do tires. And that's it. And that's what I like about it. Okay. I don't need to go to a mechanic that does 8 million things and charges $8 million per thing. Another thing I like about the Walmart, or as Grandma Team pronounces it, Walkma oil change, is they don't upsell you. Okay, they don't have the guy come out from the garage with a dirty filter that may or may not be yours. I think it's a prop. Take a look at this dirty filter. You need a new air filter. We'll sell you a new air filter for $60. We could do it right now. It'll take 2 seconds. Nah, Walmart doesn't do that. Okay? They don't give a crap about your air filter. You know who else doesn't give a crap about my air filter? Me! I could care less about my air filter. I don't care. Let it get dirty. Let it get musty and crusty and dusty. Oh, doesn't affect me. I hope not. So, you got to book an appointment. You don't have to. You can pull up. But while I was there, someone called and they're like, "Hey, can I come in?" And the guy was like, well, we're all booked up with appointments, but you could drop your car off and you may get in." And this was at like 1 p.m. And so it's booked solid. My appointment was 2 weeks away. Okay. Click, point, zoom, click, point, zoom. I get an appointment. Friday afternoon, 12:30 p.m. I got synthetic oil because my husband, Mr. Powell, told me to. He's my Laotian car guru. And he's like, "Dude, your car is old. It's synthetic is the right thing to do. It's more expensive, but just trust me on this. Trust, 100. Okay, Mr. Powell, whatever you say. Husband." So I pull up to the Walmart Auto Care Center. The guy comes out. He's like, "What do you need? What do you got? What would you like?" I said, "Give me the cheapest synthetic oil you got," which is Pennzoil, $48.88. They got the Valvoline for $5 more. And my dad, my real dad, James Nicholas / Vincent Christina, he was a Valvoline diehard, but that was 30 years ago, and Pennzoil is cheaper. So, sorry, Dad. Sorry to you up in heaven. Rest in power. But even at $48.88, it's a dang near steal. Okay, elsewhere, your Jiffy Lubes, your Meinekes, your local insert mechanic here, synthetic oil change, $80, $90, $100. Prices are out of control. So I like the Walmart. I do the Walmart. I'm like, give me the cheapest synthetic you got, $48.88. Hand off my keys. And as I'm walking into the Walmart store, they got the little door there, so customers can go in and out. From the auto care centers in the back, far right back corner of the Walmart building. So as I'm walking through the door, I hear, "Dan, the Kia has an appointment." I was like, "Yes, VIP service. You book an appointment, Meineke, 8 a.m. They're like, "Okay." And your car still takes 5 hours and you still have to call. "Oh, yeah, we're just finishing it up now, Mrs. Nicholas." Get out of here with that nonsense. But one thing about the Walmart oil change is they have a tracker and you can refresh it and it's giving you updates, notifications. Your car's being worked on. Your car's almost finished. Your car's ready to go, blah, blah, blah. It's like the Domino's pizza tracker, which was groundbreaking 20-ish years ago because you're moving in pizza time. You're like, okay, my pie will take 95 minutes, but as long as I can see every step of the process. Oh, Steve is making your pie right now. Steve is cooking your pie. Steve is boxing up your pie. It makes it seem like it's not as much of a burden. The time just flies by when you're doing pizza time. Same with the Walmart oil change time. 45 minutes in, I'm walking around looking for yellow stickers, which is the Walmart code for expired or about to expire. It's discount food items. 45 minutes in, I'm like, okay, I've seen all I need to see in the Walkma. But the app, the tracker, it says your car's been checked in. So I'm still at the very beginning. I'm like, what the heck, dude? So I walk all the way back to the far right-hand corner of the building, the Walmart edifice. And lo and behold, they're working on it. It's up on one of the lifts. It's fine. The tracker is malfunctioning. Okay, whatever. Finally, an hour and a half after I brought it in. Well, my appointment was 12:30. I brought it in at 12:15. Okay, it's whatever. It's fine. 1:45. It's finally done. I get the receipt. And they're like $63. And I'm like, whoa, what happened to the $48.88 in my head? But then I'm like, okay, fees, waste disposal, tax, surcharges. I don't know, whatever. $63. All right, that's cool. Go home, take a gander at the receipt. And I see, lo and behold, they charge me $13 for an oil filter. And I was like, what? That should come with the oil change. And so I'm like, I'm conflicted. Should I go back? Are they going to say, well, it's too late now. You got the oil filter in there. Are they going to be angry at me? Am I going to get blacklisted from the Walmart oil change auto care center? The next time, that blue Kia, rip out some of its wires. Yeah. So I'm afraid for that. And the second nearest Walmart is in Natomas. And they don't have oil change. They don't have an auto care center. So I'm like, what should I do? Should I just let it slide? $13, $63 is still a banging, smashing good deal for an oil change. But I couldn't let it go. The grandma teen in me will not go gently into that good night. So I put it all on the line. I risk being whitelisted or blacklisted or banned from the Walmart car center. I go back the next day. Now, right away, it's not the same guy who I was dealing with yesterday. The day of the oil change, older gentleman, a little crotchety looking, but I'm almost there, guy. I understand the anger. But walk in, it's a different guy. A young, handsome gentleman, you might say. Debonair. And I'm like, hey, man, what's up with this chart? I had the receipt with me, and I even highlighted the oil filter in pink highlighter so we can all be on the same page. And I said, hey, man, what's up with this charge for an oil filter? An oil change should come, the filter should come with the oil change. And he looks at it for a sec. He's like, oh, we don't have your type of filter. Yeah, we had to grab it off the shelf in the auto section. And I was like, okay, well, you don't have my type of filter. Why is that my problem? No one told me. No one asked me. I have a Kia Optima. Okay, I don't have a 1952 Ford Mustang. I don't have a Bugatti. My vehicle is as off the rack as you can get. It's very common. If you don't have my oil filter, well, what the hell are we doing here? And he was like, yeah, you should have been told about it when you got your quote. And I'm like, a quote? A quote? This ain't no kitchen remodel, bro. What quote are you talking about? I pulled up. I said, me want this oil. And he handed me a little tag number thing. And I went about my way. And he continues on. He's like, yeah, Fram went out of business. I'm like, oh, word? That's crazy. I remember Fram from being the leading oil filter manufacturer from when I was a young buck. But it's like, yeah, Fram went out of business. I'm like, oh, really? Yeah, so we're trying to source new oil filters, and we haven't found every make and model yet. So we haven't found Hyundais, and we haven't found Kias. And I was like, racist, carist. And he said, so if we need an oil filter, we just grab one from the shelf. And I was like, well, okay, that's still not cool. I would have liked to have been given the heads up or something. And so I'm begging, I'm pleading, and he's like, since I didn't tell you, I'll refund you $13. I was like, heavens to Betsy, LFG, you the man, appreciate you, thank you, very much, thank you very much, 9 Inch Nails. Another fun fact, because the auto care center's in the back corner of the store, um, the door that you go in and out, like you drop off your car, you walk through the door, suddenly you're in Walmart, you can shop till you drop while you're waiting for your car. That door stays locked. Like an employee has to press the button for you to go out. It's locked as far as exiting because of shoplifters. So people shoplift and then they scurry right out the rear back door by the auto car center and they make a break for it and they make a grand escape, but no mas. An employee has to be there and they have to press the button, even if you're just a normal, regular, law-abiding, handsome customer such as myself, walking out to retrieve my car or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's cool, I guess. But there were a few times when there was no one, no employees, no staff, no mechanics in the general area where they cash you out and take your order or whatever. So if there's no employees around, you're stuck there. You cannot go out. And at first I was like, what the heck? So I was trying to open the glass door. I'm really strong. I probably could have broke it. But I was like, maybe I'll just hold back. But yeah, thanks a lot, shoplifters. Other stuff happening in our lives. I went to lift the other day. I'm really strong. And I'm about to walk into our little condo gym. And suddenly the curious one appears out of nowhere. Curious Claire, our neighbor's cat, the cat we wish Frankie Blue was. And I was like, hey, curious one, how are you? So I open the door. She scurries right inside the gym. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's do this. You want to lift? You want to get swole? You want to get your swole on? And she just is as cute as can be, proceeds to rub herself against anything and everything. So adorable. I was hoping she would climb the Smith rack. She was eyeing it. I was like, ooh, a huge metal giant cat tree thing. Do it, Claire. But she passed on that. It was a little dangerous. I'd be in the middle of my repetitions and she'd mosey on by and stiff my hair while I'm on the bench. I'm like, dude, I'm right in the middle of lifting. This is very, very risky. And then when I would drop the weights, okay, I don't drop the weights. Well, I do drop the weights. I set them down on the ground. I place them on the ground. I don't slam them, okay? You don't have to turn on the lunk alarm, Planet Fitness. But when I would drop the weights to the flow, I'd have to make sure she wasn't right underneath my dumbbells. And so I wouldn't crush her or hurt her. Oh, my baby Claire. At one point, I was on the flat bench. It's an adjustable bench. I had it set and flat. And so I got my legs up, my knees pointed to the ceiling. And then she just climbed into my little triangle, like between my butt and the heels of my footsies. And she just climbed into that little area. And I was like, curious Claire, get out of there. Like, what the heck? I'm trying to work out. Trying to get yoked, yo. She went to the pool door, so I followed her. I thought she wanted to leave. There was a duck sitting, a sitting duck, literally a sitting duck by the pool. And I was like, oh, the curious killer has emerged. This could get interesting. But she didn't. I think the green, the beautiful shiny green of the mallard, she found enchanting and too beautiful to murk. So she left. I closed back door. She's still inside. By the way, the mouse that she beheaded still in front of our neighbor's garage door, and it's withering away. It's turning into carbon, but I wish Thanos would come by and snap. And it would just a bunch of little squares. Like what happened to all the Avengers who deserved it. Claire lifted a little. Poor form, by the way. But she could barely get the dumbbells in curl formation. Because, like Robert De Niro said in Meet the Parents, cats don't have opposable thumbs, Greg. Finally, she left. She went to the door. I opened it. She slowly trotted out. 5 to 10 minutes passed, and I'm finished with my routine. I opened the door, and there she is, right there, waiting for me. And I was like, oh, how cute. But I closed the door, and then I left via the pool door to trick her, and because I didn't want her to come back into the gym. I didn't want to have to finagle her and deal with her running around the gym again. But like how they have goat yoga, cat lifting, am I right? Meow. Okay, I think I'm done. Take care. Brush your hair. Peace out. I'm Audi 5000 G Money. Gotta go. Late. See ya. Fiend.